Hello viewers, welcome back to the channel. This is your reading on what is the hidden treasure in your situation. Okay, so this reading is very much inspired by the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. Okay, so there is a 4-card spread indeed, which I'm guided to do for my viewers here. Okay, so it says, the hidden treasures in the medicine wheel. Okay, and when you need to dream your world newly into being, you have to discover hidden resources, the deeply buried treasures. When you have already harvested the gems and precious stones from the surface, you are ready to explore the depths with all its beauty and creative chaos. To the end, a 4-card reading will reveal the hidden influences to your situation and show you things you might not be aware of. The layout of this 4-card reading follows the 4 directions of the medicine wheel. Okay, so I will draw 4 cards for 3 different groups, and then I will then review what it means. Okay, so let me just quickly read you what it means for different 4 positions. So for the sub position, it represents what you need to know about letting go and what needs to be shed off. Okay, so it is an old wound that you no longer need to define yourself by. And then we have the second card at the west. It represents a part of you that needs to die. It is an old story that needs to be let go so that you may find new meaningful story for your life. The card in the north represents the wisdom that you need to acquire. You have learned the lessons from the south and the west cards. What wisdom is ready to mature within you? What is your great medicine that you are ready to embrace? What are the deeply buried treasures that have become available to you? So to me, this is more like something that is upcoming for you, or it's kind of like maturing and surfacing into your reality. And then the card in the east represents your possible destiny, the way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others. Alright, so first off, let me shuffle 4 cards for 3 different groups. So if you're interested in the shuffling, you can continue to say, or else you can directly jump into the respective timestamps. Okay, and then we will review your situation later on at your respective readings. Okay, so universe, ancestors, guardian angels, ascended masters, okay, please come in and help me to channel messages for our collective here that they need to know about their situation. What hidden treasure, okay, of our viewer that they need to know about their situation, their current situation. So you can have a question or just think about a situation that you want clarity from, okay, which this spread can help you set an intention to gain clarity, or else you may also just want to tune in as a general guidance for you at the current energy level, at your point of attraction. Okay, and let's see what will this card spread can actually help you to clarify and give you guidance on. Okay, so let's shuffle out 3 different groups and pick out 4 different cards. Alright, so let's dive deep into your reading. Okay, hello group number 1. So you have chosen number 1 as your option. So let's review your 4-card spread. So this is the south card, the west, the north, and the east. Alright, so first the card in the south that which represents what you need to let go of, and for the purpose of this reading, we are only going to take the upright position of the oracle card. Okay, alright, water, number 61. water. So before I read from the guidebook, okay, let me channel quickly from what I see. So the water represents emotions, okay, in this case that I'm getting that you could be recently or in your situation which has causes you quite some emotional imbalance, okay, in your life. So I'm hearing that this emotional imbalance experience, okay, is kind of like come into an end or needs to come to a closure, okay, and that's why you need to let go, because whatever emotional experience that you have come through on the journey of this situation, it has served the purpose. It has served its purpose, and that's why it got to be let go. And for some of you, I'm hearing this emotional turbulence could come from your family matters, and some of you it could be relating to career or business, okay, so maybe you could be disturbed by someone in your work or your family, and that experience of emotional turmoil is important for you to discern, okay, to understand different choices and decisions between you and others. And right now in your situation, okay, in this spread itself, when you tune into option 1, it is very clear for you to let go, okay, and not to continue to go down the rabbit hole of your emotional turmoil, because as you tune into this reading, it means that this emotional experience is enough. It has served its purpose, and you might already get quite a clear idea. If not already, then perhaps this reading will give you a clear idea what actually this experience is teaching you about, okay. But yeah, short and clear, letting go of emotional turmoil experience, okay. And let's tune into the message of the card. So number 61, water. The essence. Water symbolizes purification, regeneration, birth, revival, and cleansing. It signifies an evolutionary shift from former self to new self. Many myths around the world speak of a great flood and the new life that is revealed after a deluge. Water begins without boundaries. Then, as soon as form has separated itself from water, it comes under the law of time and life, thus acquiring limitations. Okay, the invitation says, when water arrives, you're invited to watch your emotions. Know they are going to be changeable, and do not settle on a conclusion at this time. If you feel joy, feel that fully. If you feel sad, allow sadness to move through you. Water invites you to see the ebb and flow of events and trust you can ride the wave of opportunity when it arises. Natural flow is here. Go with it. Yeah. Go with the flow, okay? The medicine. This is a time for cleansing unwanted energy and sticky feelings. Consider this. What water does to the flesh, it does in sacred ritual to the spirit. The spiritual cleansing, like baptism, is the opportunity to get an instantaneous experience of the timeless, non-ordinary reality in which all true creation takes place. Now is also a time that is pregnant with potential for you. 𝘗𝐿 talked about the maternal womb-like significance of water as a universal symbol. Water represents the potentiality of existence. It precedes and sustains every creation. Emergence from it is manifestation. Immersion in it is dissolution of form. Because of this, it symbolizes regeneration. Make way for the process. You can expect it to be messy, but worth it. Alright, so yeah, emotions. Anything that is unwanted, okay, needs to be let go and allow regeneration to happen. Alright, so the next card we will review is the card in the West. Okay, it represents a part of you that needs to die. Ooh. Okay, number 44, you got the card, the sacrifice. Stop sacrificing yourself for others. This is definitely giving me over people-pleasing behavior. Self-sabotage, self-devaluation behavior must die. And also this is giving me you had enough. Okay, you had enough over people-pleasing, you had enough lesson, you had enough experience. It's time for your existence to rise instead of diminishing your own existence to please other people. Let's read the messages from the guidebook. Okay, 44. Alright, here you go. Okay, 44, the sacrifice. This is the card. Okay, this is the message that you got to let this part of you die down. The essence. To sacrifice means to make sacred. The sacrifice is an offering of gratitude made from the heart, a feast of love prepared for spirit. In olden days, sacrifices sometimes involved rituals in which blood was offered to the gods. For example, in the Bible, Yahweh preferred Abel's sacrifice of one of his lambs to Cain's offering of vegetables and fruits. In Middle America, however, 𝘗𝐿𝐴, the Lord of the Dawn, came to teach that spirit preferred our songs and our prayers to the blood of the humans or animals. The invitation. The sacrifice asks that you offer to spirit that which is most precious to you. Your offering will be sanctified and returned tenfold. You will be elevated to the altar at which you have been praying and meet the divine at the table with the heavenly feast. You are a welcome guest in this banquet. Your heart is the only worthy offering you can bring. Life has been generous with you in so many ways. The medicine. What is the one person or thing that you feel you cannot live without? It is time to offer it all to spirit so that it may unfold as it will. Do not cling to the old form or allow your sacrifice to weigh heavily upon you. You have sacrificed yourself and your dreams for too long. Now is the time to rededicate yourself to your journey. When you make sacred, you open the doors to infinite wealth. Do not delay. Alright, yeah, this is definitely resonating with our earlier channeled message. Okay, so let's see what is maturing indeed. So what have you died down? So now let's look at the North card. Okay, the wisdom that you need to acquire, or even actually allow it to come to your surface. Okay, wow, number 37, the Moon card. I'm getting a very mastery of your emotions, and this is very connected to what you have let go, and what you're acquiring is someone who really come up to a level of emotional regulations that is unprecedented in your own life experience. Perhaps in the past you could be very influenced by others, especially in terms of your emotional fulfillment. You could be someone who feel happy because of other people being happy around you. And right now, as you let go of this unnecessary emotion, because right now what I'm seeing that you're acquiring is your self-empowerment of your journey in mastery, your emotional intelligence. Just like the moon cycles, when the moon is full, which is in a healthy state of emotion, right, you are able to share your joy with others. And when the moon is in a new moon phase, allow yourself to hide a little while, okay, and not to share any of your emotions, because it is a time for you to rejuvenate on your own. So it's a very beautiful balance and a mastery of different life cycle of your own emotions. So kudos to you and well done. Okay, this is definitely emotional maturity to me. Number 37 is also completion, because of 3 plus 7 is number 10. Okay, so let's now open the guidebook and read you the messages of the Moon card. So number 37, the moon, the essence. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting, so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind a native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influences on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth. This same power in turn affects human feelings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. The invitation. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. The medicine. This card calls you to go on a journey of renewal. Oh, okay, the second time of renewal. Just like what we get from the water, okay? So definitely group number 1, you are in this renewal state of whatever situation that you have in mind, just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself, without the distractions of modern society, and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at a place of resolution. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where people are most afraid to go. It's hidden in you. Okay, so yeah, definitely what wisdom are you acquiring is definitely a self-mastery of your own emotion, okay? And I just like how your it's like this part itself is water. Water is kind of like the smallest or simplest element, and then the moon rules water, okay? So definitely this is like a huge planetary forces that is governing water as well, right? So definitely a very maturing vibe here that I'm seeing, okay? I am definitely so excited to look at your fourth card, which is the card at the east. It represents your possible destiny in this situation, okay? The way that you will share your treasures and gifts with others. Let's channel the message for you. Whew. Another 10, 5 plus 5. Taming the wind. So with this card itself, it shows me that your possible destiny that is unfolding with this lesson that you have acquired, okay, is someone who is able to face any challenges that comes to you, or just even any events that is unfolding in front of your eyes or before your eyes, because the wind represents information, the air element, and the fact that the card says taming the wind, which means it gives me this vision of rough wind and as well as a soft breeze that is coming to you. So it's like whatever information thereafter that is coming towards you, okay, in this situation, as you grow and you arrive, as you master your emotions, you will strengthen your vessel, your human vessel, your energy body, your point of vibration. And I'm seeing that with these very sturdy eyes, okay, looking forward to the future, which means that whatever that comes right now, right here at the present moment, and whatever that you see for yourself, okay, because the future cannot be perceived or cannot be experienced unless in the eyes of the beholder, okay. I just use this kind of analogy from what the beauty lies in the eyes of the beholder. Same thing, it's not just beauty, everything actually, okay. Your future lies at the eyes of the beholder. So I'm seeing that I'm sensing that you will allow your intellect of your emotion to combine with the intellect of your mind, which means that you will see a level up in your way of processing information, processing knowledge, and allow your own wisdom to rise instead of being influenced by the opinions of others. And you appreciate that people have opinions, because that actually helps to remind that you have yours as well, and that as you honor your own opinion, and you don't need to control other people to have the same opinion as yours, or even have the same view as yours, because all opinions exist as equal, and the opinion that will serve the situation best will just take form, and it will get the most vote, or somehow people choose it because it's like a collective energy that is coming together to feel resonance with that opinion that wins. And I'm seeing that a very wise person here from group number 1. Perhaps previously you thought that your opinion doesn't matter, but as you now speak up your truth, I just love how this one is like looking at the left and one looking to the right. Okay, perhaps previously you could be very bothered by lack of opportunity to speak of your truth, but right now, group number 1, as you allow whatever in the past teach you about your emotions, indeed you will notice actually it's your emotion that helps you to trigger the intelligence within you, and it is the emotional experience that you have allows that intellect within you, allows your brain, allows your intelligence of your body cells to respond in so much I'm hearing sharp, it's like discerning, it's a very witty energy here that you have grown into a wise person. Wow, group number 1, this is very beautiful for you, because right now whatever information comes to you, you can play the game just as you wish. Okay, this is giving me it's a very master manifestor as well. If you are not already feeling that you are, your body, mind and soul, okay, I'm sensing, will become into a beautiful alignment that helps you, especially if you have mastered your emotion. That means allowing that 70% of water energy, okay, to serve you instead of going against you. And that's why you're able to tame the wind, because however rough the wind is, or however gentle the breeze is, right, you know how to go with the flow, allow things to unfold as it is, and of course learning how to face these challenges with a courageous heart and a very empowered state. I'm seeing also a person who are able to be empowered to make their own choices and decisions and not be bothered by opinions of others. Of course, the opinion of others can be referenced, but you also honor yourself, and in that, other people will honor you in your opinion. So a very empowered version of self is emerging. Okay, group number 1, let's read your messages from the guidebook. Number 55. Okay. So the essence of the card. Here the feather, a symbol that is used in clearing ceremonies for smudging, reminds you of the sacred commitment you make to your life. This is a symbol of consciously bringing the spiritual into the material, infusing the world with reverence and an acknowledgement of the higher planes of existence that influence and animate all life. The feather is a symbolic reminder of deliberately entering into a partnership with the Great Spirit. Yes, the law of attraction, mastering the law of attraction, law of manifestation, to allow the energy to work in your favor, okay? To co-create for the highest good for all. The invitation. It is time to clear your energy, be present, and become conscious of how you communicate. And that's why I'm also getting not just only forward-looking, but it's a very present energy, okay? This is a good time to write in a journal and put your thoughts into a cohesive form. Perhaps you need to actually do a smudging ceremony in your home or office, creating a sacred space to write about your dreams and desires. Just remember that when taming the wind appears as a symbol, it is time to honor the Great Spirit with reverence and respect. The medicine. It's time to clean up any misunderstandings with others, clear the air after disagreements, and allow others to share their side of things. You are called now to be a good listener. This is not a time to be right, it is a time for you to understand rather than to be understood. Good things come out of this restraint of tongue and pen. You will be surprised at how things get resolved when you allow for all sides to have value. Group number 1, so this is your reading on your situation about the hidden treasures, okay, that you are seeking. Okay, I hope you enjoy the reading. Like the video if you enjoy the content, and do share and comment, okay, as this is helping my channel to grow and also helping me to honor you and your spirit team in using my gifts. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate your time and love and support, and I will see you in my next video. Bye. Hello group number 2, so this is your reading of your hidden treasure in this situation. Okay, so first off, let's put down your card. This is the South card, West, North, and the East. Okay, so for the reason of this reading, I only take upright oracle card position. Okay, so let's first review your South card, which is the card that you need to let go, things that you need to let go from your situation. And I will channel the card first, okay, before we open up to the messages of the guidebook. So the things that you need to let go. Number 24, the Heart of Sky. Okay, I'm sensing that you could be someone who is quite psychic, someone who is really having this vivid imagination, someone who loves to have a perspective from a higher consciousness. I'm sensing that perhaps in this situation you have been seeking guidance from a higher consciousness because you kind of feel constrained in the 3D reality, and somehow you are guided to explore from a higher consciousness. And that's why the Heart of Sky is something that right now when you tune into this reading, okay, your spirit guides wants you to let go of this kind of like bird's eye view. And I'm sensing that is because it's time for you to actually allow that vision of yours to take form in your 3D reality. Allow whatever transformation or healing from your higher perspective to right now come into your energy body, and let that energy to move within your vessel so that you can live your here and now, so that you can really communicate with people near and dear to you. And I'm also sensing it's because the people near and dear to you, perhaps if not from your initial situation, they will come from in the form of new opportunities, new invite, new offer of job, or even asking you to move to a new physical location. So it's time for you to let go of whatever higher vision searching, because it's time to now receive what you have been asking for in the physical form. Okay, let's now read your card messages from the guidebook. Okay, number 24. Second pages. Okay, the Heart of Sky. Okay, the essence. The Heart of Sky is the love force that made all creation possible. This same force is present when you create with originality, when you bring formlessness to form or inspired ideas to expression. This primeval force does not know good or bad. It is up to us to provide the clear intention that will guide it to manifest. The Heart of Sky helps us call in beauty from the invisible world and birth it in the world of matter. The invitation. The heart of sky brings you a sacred reminder. You are a channel for the original energy of creation. Become the paintbrush, the canvas, and the artist, all guided by the heart of sky. Set your intention ethically and clearly, and allow the universe to take care of the details. The medicine. You may feel responsible for everything and everyone. Perhaps you think you have to do it all alone. This takes you into a dark hole where you lose trust in the natural order of the cosmos. Shed your lofty sense of duty and recognize that this is a false prison of your own making. You can open the door and set yourself free in an instant. Okay? So now let's review your West card, which is the position that suggests you things that you need to let it die down. Let it die down. Okay, first you got the 49, soul retrieval. The first thing that come into my mind, okay, what you need to let it go. Old story that need to die down. This could be something subconscious to you. You need to let it die down. That means you got to, this first position, the difference between these two cards is that this got to let go of the vision, but this consciousness must die down. Okay, letting it not to bother you again, even conscious or subconsciously. And I think with this acknowledgement itself, okay, it is already allowing it to die down. Okay, because of you tuning into right now this consciousness, we are telling this to die down. And what I'm able to channel from this card is that there is a pattern in you that you are always wanting to come back into the belonging, into a sense of belonging. And this pattern of always wanting to come back to the initial stage, or coming back, because this is like a butterfly, right? One wants to cling back to the original form of its when it's still like a caterpillar, like coming back to its cocoon. So you could have a tendency to venture somewhere else far, right? And then after you have been tired or kind of like spreading your love and joy and offering your service out there, right, in a very productive way, and then somehow you could have some misperception of you are not getting anything, and you just feel tired, you just feel burnt out. But somehow you forgot also during the experience, indeed you have been spreading love and joy, and as well receiving love and joy. So somehow there is a pattern of yours in the subconscious mind, which tells you that, oh, I actually kind of like burn out every time I spread my love and joy, and not really getting the support. Okay, and that's why there's a subconscious belief that needs to die down, because you seems to always wanting to come back to where you belong. But somehow to me is that because of this card, the first channeled message that I got is that you are a visionary. You are someone very creative. You are very imaginative and able to see many different future and possibilities for you. And then what needs to be done, why is it this awareness got to bring to you, is that perhaps this is not originated from you, because our DNA in our body cell itself, okay, there's a study done by Professor Mark Woollin. There's a book called It Didn't Start With You, okay, which I resonated so much, because somehow we carry our ancestral energy, okay, or maybe if you are believing in past life, you even brought it from the consciousness level, not even in the body cell, because our body cell we inherited from our parent, and our parents somehow inherited from our grandparent, and then so on and so forth, right? So there could be a pattern in our, perhaps not in this life experience. So sometimes we might not understand why we behave in a way that we always wanted to go home or find a sense of belonging, Okay, because for group number 2, I'm sensing that the sense of belonging, perhaps many others, okay, around you could also exhibit like coming back to a sense of belonging is important. But somehow for group number 2, because of you are having the heart of sky, which means that you are someone who are meant to keep bringing in new things, new perspective, and enjoy the new experience. So to me, it's like whenever you, for this card to show up as something to be died down, is that because of this, you will find yourself into events and circumstances that suddenly after you have developed a new idea, and then you got tied down by this subconscious or just this pattern of behavior that doesn't allow you to actually implement the vision that you have, which is a waste. Okay, to be honest, I don't really like to use the word waste, but I would consider the word waste is quite harsh. So I hope you are not triggered, because every time I use this waste word, I got to tell my spirit team, hey, I got to let my listener know, okay, my viewer knows that, yeah, truly your spirit guides want me to actually use the word waste. You are not meant to always come back to a sense of belonging, because in this lifetime, group number 2, if you are not aware already, you are meant to spread your wing. If you are not already a digital nomad, you are meant I am sensing a very nomad vibe here. If you are not living and leading a nomad life, perhaps it's like fine if you are like a National Geography kind of photographer, okay, that kind of life would suit you, because you got to travel, you got to be in different locations, you are meant to create art. Or just if you are not into funding of locational travel, I'm sensing that you are definitely someone who needs to like be some kind of like blogger or lifestyle blogger to keep reporting new things in life. And with this pattern, okay, maybe it might not originate with you, and that's why it's an important message here that I got to mention about that. It didn't start with you. Perhaps this fear and this sense of like, why am I having, you could be quite frustrated in like, why am I having this vision of me being like a strategist or at being able to open vision and being able to actually have an amazing idea about, say perhaps you are a product manager and you have a amazing idea in creating a customer experience journey, right? And then within your own group, right, when you are supposed to submit your own idea, then you could be inviting people to come in, and you want to feel like you want to fit in. And that's what you need to let go, because once you want to fit in and then you keep inviting other people's idea to come, and then the originality of the idea is gone. So there is like a little bit of conflict here, and that's why this needs to be let go. This needs to die down, because when you let go, that means you are no longer just having that imaginative idea, but you will be bringing this idea into the here and now. And it seems to me that this subconscious pattern of yours, perhaps not you, okay, perhaps it's you, you got to allow this coming back to the sense of belonging. Because group number 2, to be honest, if you live out your authenticity, if you are able to let go of this just being a dreamer and live the dream, you are destined to create great things, accomplish great visions in life. You are going to bring so much happiness to people. And I don't know why, somehow I'm a little bit of coming out to like a bit overwhelmed with emotion. So maybe you could shed some tears here already, and you could feel sorry for yourself as well, for why am I letting go of that idea as when I can actually present myself. Okay, group number 2, you are destined to bring in your ideas into the ground it here, bring it up, speak your truth. There's no need for you to fit in. Your whatever, however crazy idea needs to be seen, needs to be triggering others as well. Because once you bring in, oh my god, I don't know what you are hiding. I don't know how. Maybe you invite others. Okay, so maybe I don't know what the cards will actually present itself, but I'm sensing for the next 2 cards, okay, it's kind of like there's a message for you to directly hand in or submit into the hand of the investor, or just allow yourself to believe that your boss or the investor, that whomever that you directly work with them. Okay, there's a direct connection you have with them because you are a natural visionary, and that perhaps when you come back into belonging, because it's kind of like you want to make yourself small and you're afraid of coming out of that community, then you lost your big ideas and big vision. So perhaps it's a game up plan for you, okay, group number 2. In your situation, you got to game up, you got to allow yourself to accept your exceptional vision to take form. But nevertheless, this is just a channel message, okay? Let's read the Soul Retriever card message for you from the guidebook. Okay, it's 49, something that you need to let it die down. Okay, and I'm definitely sensing that you are guided to this reading for a very special reason, because perhaps you don't know how to let it die down. And right now, when we acknowledge this, okay, this behavior of you wanting to find a sense of belonging and fitting in will die down, okay, as we read the message, as you now acknowledge into this reading, okay? So the essence of this card is Soul Retriever is a practice that helps you recover a part of yourself, your energy, your enthusiasm, or your innocence that you have lost. At first, we'll use Soul Retriever to recover from our hurts and heal our childhood wounds. Later, we learn to journey to recover our original nature, that self that never left the Garden of Eden, who still speaks to the rivers, to the trees, and to God. When we return to Eden, we are whole again. The invitation. You are no longer fragmented. You are one with creation. You have healed the cause of the pain you feel, so you do not need to dwell on it any longer. Really, it's true. If you are still hovering over an old wound, find a new flight path. Don't be distracted with the little stuff you've already mastered. Go for the big one, the journey back to Eden. The medicine. When did you compromise what you truly believe in to be loved or accepted by someone? Think back over your life and find the time or times when this happened. Vow never to compromise your integrity again. What have you agreed to in the name of love that you know is deeply wrong? Make it right this instant. And for you, is to really honor yourself, honor your gift, honor your ideas, okay? Right, the third card is the North card. It is represents the wisdom that you need to acquire. Oh my god. Okay, I didn't open your card at first, but this is exactly what we are speaking already. Grounding your ideas into the realities. Group number 2. I am very, very excited to see what you're bringing, because having the sky on earth is like creating heaven on earth. And didn't this actually resonate with this message of like bringing Eden? Hello, you are meant to create happiness. Okay, your vision is enough. You do not need to fit in. I'm getting this vibe that you could be like independent producer for quite some time, if not already, like maybe you work alone, okay? So right now in your situation, if you are finding yourself into like a bottleneck or somehow, allow yourself to believe that you are capable to attract trustworthy partner, people who honor and celebrate your ideas and vision, and they are able to help you out with their expertise. Allow them to be in your space and work with you and co-create this beautiful vision. I can't wait to see your creation, group number 2. Please, please, please allow yourself to not just come back to who you just who you are, because it's time to share your love with others. Create Eden, okay? Because this earth card is calling you to be Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia is our planet Earth, which hosts so many different a diversity of flora and fauna and human beings of all kinds, all cultures, from different backgrounds, speak so many different language, allowing ourselves to create our own national flag of so many, right? And we have the internet. Just like internet is just like Mother Gaia, isn't it? The internet helps us to connect and hold space for many of us who are physically distanced. Just like how you are tuning into my video here, okay, as I'm recording in Georgetown, okay, maybe a city that you might haven't visit before, right, in Penang, Malaysia. And yeah, learn to be Mother Gaia. You are definitely having a vision of, perhaps you are creating music, okay, music is also something without lyrics, okay, perhaps something like that, or just you are participating in the metaverse and creating some kind of community. So if you are right now in your situation, you are quite stuck or finding yourself to have a bottleneck, okay, this is a time, a confirmation for you to allow expansion to happen. Allow yourself to be not afraid in working with others, and allow yourself to feel welcome as you welcome your own grand vision, not to just take other people's opinion and vanish your own vision, but to allow yourself to see, actually my vision is inspiring others to bring in their ideas, and together we build even a grandeur vision. Okay, so for some of you, I'm getting as well Earth, right? The Earth energy is allowing the diversity to take place and to stamp it. So perhaps you are someone who is really opinionated. You could be feeling quite offended if others are bringing in their own opinion, and you feel that, oh, actually it loses its originality. Okay, so with this Earth card, it actually says it is because of your initial idea that other people are able to be inspired to bring in their opinion. So with this card as well, spirit guides are here to tell you to not devalue yourself just because your initial idea has turned out to be something else. But spirit guides wants you to claim, even other people are not claiming that it is your award. You must not allow others to make you feel so, because you are the originator, and being one with the creator, having such vision, no matter how this vision turns out, you deep down knowing that you are the visionary, you are the vessel that enable others to see this is enough, and you are worthy. And allow yourself to be so happy and appreciative that you are the one who are inspiring others, and believe in yourself that you are worthy to be well paid, to be rewarded, and join in the festival of enjoying how this vision actually unfolds and take place. Do not tie down to just a one perspective of, oh, if I'm going to make this, I am exactly wanting this way, and this is exactly, okay? Because right now, if you are getting like creative block or somehow blocking block of growth, right, you are called to open up, allow others, or first to work within yourself first. Okay, allow your energy field to feel tame, to forgive yourself of having such a limiting perception of what you can do with your ideas, because now is the time that your ideas, that you got to recognize that your ideas is inspiring others, and just without in monetary terms reward first, but with you appreciating your ideas unfolding and inspiring others itself is already a reward. And with you recognizing this unfoldment of event is a reward instead of a diminishing of self. And that's why you tend, okay, you are so tempted, okay, to go back to your originally and to just want to be an independent producer. Okay, no. It's time to expand. You are able to support so much more in creators. And I'm sensing with Earth, you are meant to be a company leader, if not already someone who to become a platform, you see, something of a platform behavior, or just this vision of you is going to support so many others, because not many others are able to download this vision, and not many others are able to be visionary as you. So I'm sensing this is definitely a leadership role. Allow yourself to not just feel that, oh my god, my ideas are being steal, you know. Okay, stop, because that is diminishing you, and that is keep bringing you back to ground zero, and not further expanding yourself, and not allowing yourself to see the greatness of you. Okay, group number 2, it's time to claim your greatness. If you finally see that you are actually supporting others, that your work is of value, then you are able to see, oh, actually the reward come first, okay, in terms of the value to others. And then as you accept yourself that, oh, actually I started to see reward in such a way. Okay, I'm also hearing with Earth itself, what you got to acquire is how valued, or how money and how energy of the money and the money energy of abundance and prosperity takes place. It is because finally you are out of the mentality of lack, out of the mentality of being an idea being stolen. Instead of thinking that your idea are being stolen or being, you know, mashed up and become something else, recognize your talent and skill, that you are inspiring others, and the act of inspiring is priceless. It is so invaluable that no money can give even a value. And imagine how the lives of those that you have inspired will change thereafter. Alright. Group number 2. That's a huge release for you. I believe that upon listening to this channeled message from your spirit, you will see your vision take flight, and you will attract your right tribe to come assist you. Allow yourself to appreciate all the journey, all the vision, all the imagination that you have brought to the world thus far. No matter if you are right now working with others, or in the past that you have worked with others, allow yourself to recognize your worth, not just in terms of the bank accounts, the value of the bank accounts. First, okay, allow you to see the value, how much you have been helping, and the universe is going to send you your pot of gold in material wealth as you allow yourself to accept your worth, and then inviting others to come into working alongside with you on your journey. You are not alone. There's no need for you to keep continuing to go back to your cocoon, because you are meant to explore so much more with others, as you have the heart of the sky. And I'm seeing definitely you are someone who are meant to travel, if not already, use the mind space to travel and connect with people. Else you will feel like you're so lonely, because I'm sensing that your mind, there's ideas are just flying around. You need people to talk with you, and allow yourself to see that you are inspiring, that people are not stealing information from you. As soon as you allow yourself to recognize the worth, you have the heart of the sky. You will attract your investor. You know exactly you are attracting your investor and a team that is meant to work together with your vision, okay? Let's read your message. Oh my God. Wow. Very deep journey. From the guidebook, okay, of the essence. Earth represents the gift of life. The symbol on this card refers to the body of the planet Earth, the human body, and nature herself, Mother Gaia. We are reminded by this symbol that all creatures are born of the earth and human beings are the stewards of all life on this planet. It refers to what we make of it, our health, wealth, security, grounding, solidity, and stability. It reminds us that the world of form is a gift from spirit and needs to be treated with respect. The invitation. When the earth symbol appears, it represents a need to focus on reverence and appreciation for the natural gifts that are coming to you now and always. The concrete world you inhabit is there by the grace of spirit and you are part of it. Much can be accomplished now when you focus on compassionate, reverent service to the world. If you act with integrity, gratitude, and humility, you will find yourself more prosperous than you can imagine. Success is assured when the earth appears as an invitation. Definitely, this is the wisdom that you are going to acquire. So this message is a very in tune message. Okay, the medicine. Do you feel ungrounded or easily thrown off your path lately? It is time to focus on what nurtures you, to open yourself to the healing of Mother Earth and see the abundant world around you. Perhaps you have lost the ability to trust that your needs will be met and have fallen prey to poverty consciousness. Perhaps you have not been eating well, been overworked or stressed, and forgotten to breathe in the beauty of your surroundings. When the spirit of earth comes as your medicine, you are being reminded that when you practice self-care, take a walk in nature and focus on the consciousness of abundance, miracles can and do happen. Wow, amazing message. Okay, so now let's review your last card, which is the card at the east. Whoa, 62, the wild woman. So this reading is gender neutral. What I'm seeing in the card is definitely more of like representing the feminine energy, so it's not about our gender at all, okay? So the East card represents your possible destiny. Oh my God, I'm so happy because from the heart of the sky, when you are able to master the energy of Earth, remain very productive, allowing your ideas to truly take place and allow things to happen to you. Travel, move around, let your creative ideas, no matter how you want to work with others, see yourself, enjoy your connections. Okay? Because what are you having soon or just will become in your possible destiny is this wild woman. The feminine energy is somewhat a very receiving energy. That's why you have been giving a lot of ideas. Allow yourself to work with others because it seems that something that you have in mind is very grand. It's a big project, it's a big vision. And that's why your spirit guide says that it's impossible for you to do it alone. And that's why they give you the Earth card. It's to allow yourself to learn the lesson to accommodate people and working and leading a team. Allowing others to just be inspired by your vision and bring their best to come serve as a team. Okay, because the wild woman, I'm definitely sensing you are going to be this leader. If you are not, this is not okay, you are going to be this leader. You see, the heart is showing out. Okay, it's leaving the heart. You are okay, something that you are creating is definitely of the heart and soul. So and I'm definitely getting like you could feel like you are being taken advantage of, and that's why the Earth card is teaching you to feel back the energy of abundance. Okay, perhaps your surrounding could have somebody else having a lack consciousness, so allow yourself to continue to remain to tune back into your abundance energy. Let this energy die down, surrender this energy. Now focus on creating abundance, working with others, believing that others are also able to tune into abundance energy. Let them bring their expertise in. Let them, and together we see, I'm seeing this wild woman is like you will be so happy that whatever that you are desire in your heart, the heart, oh my god, the heart, finally you are able to live right now at the here and now as a wild woman, as a leader who are able to sing the wild song. Because yes, if this is whatever in the situation you want to bring in the consciousness of this vision into reality, this is a confirmation. Yes, yes, yes. Allow yourself to be a human being, okay? Not just someone who is having this vision and being so high up that you are unable to allow others to also shine, okay? See that you are successful already in your abundance once you are able to inspire them to shine their best possible ideas. Allow your ideas to mesh around and take form. Okay, because perhaps from the sky you have a perspective from the sky, but once you got to see it ground at the earth, it got to take some form of the earth. Okay, oh my god, this is so cute. This is a message from the spirit guide. Yeah, you are definitely going to be a leader, if not already be somewhat an important spokesperson for whatever vision that you are leading. Okay, because the wild woman is meant to sing her wild song. Alright, let's read you the message from the guidebook, number 62. Okay. So the wild woman, the essence. When a wild woman dances into your reading, she reminds you of the essence of authenticity and freedom. Divested of all social constraints and cultural conformity, the wild woman holds up a mirror to your essential self, the true essence of who you are and who you are meant to become. She is a reminder of the bright light within each of us, that gates dim by the restrictions imposed upon us by the expectations of society. She reminds us that in order to be fully present to life, we must uncover that light and let it shine brightly, regardless of the perceived consequences. The invitation. When the wild woman comes to dance in your reading, you are invited to shine brightly and to know that your true self is being called out to engage the world. This is a symbol that your long-held dream is beginning to take root and wants to be expressed. Your authentic self doesn't fit in a box. It needs the freedom to shine. It's time to have courage and step into the light. The wild woman says, shine brightly, dance with abandon, be yourself, and let the Great Spirit decide what happens. You'll be happy you did, okay? And let the Great Spirit decide what happens, okay? Co-create with the Great Spirit. You are a spirit. Together, we are the Great Spirit. The medicine. Excess for its own sake is a sign of imbalance. This is a warning that you may be trapped in obsessive thinking or behavior. Looking for release in places that will never provide it. Let go. Lest you become like the hungry ghost or Chinese Buddhist law that can never be fulfilled. True release comes from trusting the fluidity of life, understanding that just as a river needs its bank to flow through, so too do you need boundaries around your thinking and behavior. Now is the time to simplify, be mindful, and connect to that light within. Alright, group number 2, I hope you enjoyed. Well, thus far your reading is the lengthiest. There's a lot, okay, of grounding that your spirit guide wants to bring you out of your own cocoon and connect with us. You are a spirit. You are this unique vessel, and together us, okay, with your community, with people that you trust, and once you let go of your this sense of security, you will see that, wow, actually I'm able to attract people who are like-minded and work together, and together we can sing the wild song. Alright, thank you so much, group number 2. Please do like my video if you enjoy the content, okay? Share and comment if you have any, and this is a way that you can support my channel, and also for me to continue to honor you and your spirit team, and to as well to honor my gift, okay? Thank you so much for choosing me as your reader, and I will see you in my next video. Bye! Hello, group number 3. So this is your reading on the hidden treasure on your situation, okay? First, let's put down your spread of cards. This is the card of the south, west, north, and east. So first, we will only take upright position, okay, for this reading. So let's review and channel messages from your south card. So this is the card that will bring in the messages that the part of you that you need to let go and not to be attached with it. Number 14, the curse. Okay, so limiting perceptions of yourself, mostly affected by others. You are not seeing your true self right now, and you kind of feel like you are being cursed, feel like you have no way out. But these are just you feel. You are what you say you are. And whenever you use, okay, I'm hearing that your situation, perhaps your experience, you are supposed to experience like your feeling of constraint, not constraint itself. You are not the constraint. You are feeling constrained. And right now, this, by you tuning into this reading, okay, it is time for you to let go of feeling constrained. You are not the constraint. If you are still very deep-rooted, feeling like, oh, there's nothing that I can change, oh my god, this society, you know, I can do nothing else, that is an illusion. By you tuning into this reading, your lifetime, your life path, your spirit guides is here to awaken you. Hello, it's time for you to move on to your next life experience, which requires you in this situation to let go of all that thoughts just now. If you are finding yourself to have this belief that I cannot do anything, allow yourself to move towards the next thought of, I feel that I cannot do anything, but actually I can do something. Okay? Yes, this is what you need to let go. The constraint, whatever news, media, or just people around you who feeds you the idea that you cannot do anything, let yourself to accept the fact that you are what you say you are, which means that in essence, you come from the Creator, you come from God. We are all as one great spirit. We are limitless. We come from limitless. We are given birth to a certain place, environment, and we are meant to experience life with a certain limitation to remind ourselves that we are limitless. And that's why in your situation, it's important for you to not being trapped or deceived by your environment to make you feel that, oh, you are limited. You are supposed to remind yourself right now, okay, it's this life experience right now is calling you to be awakened that you are limitless. You just feel constrained. You just feel the limitation. It's time to come out of that situation, okay? Let's read the messages from your card number 14, the curse. Okay, the essence. The curse refers to the limiting stories of our ancestors and the karma from former lifetimes that preordains the events of our lives. It is a source of negative patterns, and it can show up as a disease, a destructive force, or a blockage on our creative energy. The curse holds us hostage to a false story that we confuse for reality. Recognizing the original wound that is playing out in our life can heal it. The invitation. It is time to recognize the source of your limitations. Did your grandparents live with a mindset of scarcity? Did you inherit genes for heart disease? Were you a slave or a master in a past life? This karmic legacy is ready and waiting to be seen, to be untangled and to be released. Honor the players and their stories, forgive everyone and everything. Craft a new life course for yourself. The medicine. Be aware of your actions. Act with impeccable intention so as not to create a debt or karma that sooner or later someone has to pay. What you do to others, you also do to yourself. and to the people you love the most. Now you have the opportunity to clean it up. Yeah, definitely. Love people, hate people, hate people, hurt people, hurt people, right? Okay, let's open your next card. It's the West, something that you need to let it die down. First, let me channel the message for you. Okay, so you have this card of Holy Mountain, number 25. Something that you need to let it die. Wow. So group number 3, it seems that in this lifetime, there is something that is you seem to have this life purpose of this mission, or you feel very strongly, deeply in your life experiences that if something cannot present itself in the purity of the intention that you have, then that must be something like evil or something devilish or something that you got to condemn, because it is not held in the highest thinking or thought of yours. Because of the Holy Mountain, I'm seeing that you are someone, perhaps in this lifetime, actually you are meant to be this guide and light for others, but not to be constrained. Because once you see others, you are always seeing others not in their highest purity yet. You are losing sight of the experiences of you being a guiding light to others. The way you approach the intention of yours for life, for others, there is a very high standard that you hold. Don't get me wrong, okay? Spirit says, don't get us wrong. It is not that we want you to let go of your higher standard, right? You are meant to hold space for this wisdom of this light for a reason, but it's not for you to condemn others, because it's easy for you to come into a judgment and bias place once people are not living up to your standard and once they are not holding your light. It seems that it's you are this kind of mentality of yours, okay? Perhaps right now when I call you out, you could feel quite shocked because perhaps you could have this idea of, okay, so if I'm having such a high thought, which means my law of attraction, right, should help me to attract all this higher standard of people. But by doing so, you are actually you are erasing okay, you are kind of like destroying your own life path by having this limiting perception. Because of you are signing up to be this holy mountain, to be this space or hold this light for others, which means that the light, it can only be reflected at the surface that is meant to be reflected. Okay, this is the light side and this is the shadow side, which means that your light can only reflect on the part of the people. That means your wisdom and your teachings or your whatever wise and loving words can only reach the surface that people are willing to show you. So which means that you understand, like, okay, you have this light, right? But not everyone want to allow you to shine light. So it's like people are who they are, okay? So if you are only able to shine your light from here, which means you only see one side of the people or the event that you want to shine light from, and the other side is not meant for you to shine light on, because else it's like they will lose the fun or they will lose their purpose. like this event or these people will lose their existence, their life experiences. You are not meant to be a once and for all solution. Okay, this is not a one in all solution. Your teachings, your light is not meant to be a one and for all solution for them. You are meant to only shine the light on the surface that you are being called to, or you are being guided to show the light. So if someone else is already being aware of whatever that you tell them, and you are not able to change this whatever dark side, or from your perspective it is dark because you are shining light from here, and you can notice that, oh my god, this is, you know, all this dark side of them that haven't been like, you will feel kind of like frustrated, right? Like, why are they not letting me to shine the light here, and why am I not able to shine the light? You feel constrained. But the reality is, okay, the reality of life is people are, okay, I love to use this quote, okay, from 𝘗𝘐 𝘊𝘶. I guess that's a video that she mentioned about this. People love at the level of their consciousness, which means, okay, if we replace the word love to exist, people exist at their level of consciousness. So for you, if you are holding such a high standard and they are only able to, okay, they already try hard to let you shine light on them, and somehow they, okay, this is what your spirit guide wants you to know. When people allow you to shine light on them, sometimes it's quite painful for them, because this side of them, they could be a shadow for a very long time, and suddenly you enter their life, and it's like they get to be exposed of their shortcoming. It's quite painful for them sometimes to receive their shortcoming. So allow yourself to, okay, pause a little bit, give space for them to work on the light, the part that you have shed light on. And your spirit team wants you to allow yourself to let this whatever higher standard that you want to hold yourself and others. Okay, it's like, it doesn't mean that you being this high standard person, you got to always be in perfection. Yes, you feel that there is an inherent knowing, there's a deep knowing that you got to be this high standard person, and somehow you forgot you are here as a human being, so you must have your own flaw as well. You are not into this perfection. Once you are able to accept and allow the fact that, allow yourself to acknowledge the fact that you are also a human. We are all here for a human experience, which means that we sign up for limitations. From limitless consciousness, we sign up to become a human, to have these hands, beautiful forms of hands, right? Okay, I'm not having my 6th or 7th finger. It's kind of like limitation as well, right? So we sign up for limitations. Please do not pressure yourself to always be this holy mountain. Okay, so please allow yourself to let this, you can still bring light as you are. And if you are allowing your light to see the consciousness and pair up and match up the consciousness of others at the plane of their consciousness, which means that, okay, right now you understand that, okay, if I have a certain knowledge and wisdom, if I'm able to bring in, okay, some deep knowing, or just, you know, you have this knowledge and you are able to shed light on others, right? Let them to receive whatever they can reciprocate to you, and that's it. So say for example, if you are wanting to teach someone to draw an apple, right? So someone who just have the consciousness of drawing an apple with just one red color, instead of drawing that red apple in different shades. So suppose to make an apple to look realistic, it should be, you know, having some lights and shades. So if someone can only have the artistic talent, okay, their intellect, their talent is just that I would just want to paint this apple red color. I do not want to paint it in any shades. And that's it, that's their consciousness. Okay, even if how you want to teach them about how to use different lights and shades, but to them it's not important. To them it's enough to just draw the apple and paint it red, and that's it. Okay, so and if you meet a second student, okay, or be just another friend, and you want to teach them how to paint this red apple, okay, they will accept you. Oh, okay, and then if they are able to perceive at the consciousness level that, oh, if they are ready to appreciate this kind of like painting the apple in different shades, right, different light and dark, so it looks real, right, because we are all 3D. So oh, okay, so they are able to perceive in the 3D animation. So yeah, and that's how you teach them, and then you are also happy. And even better, they can also teach you back, oh, actually, to make this apple even more realistic, let's add some animation and some glitters, some sunshine here and there, so that this apple can look, wow, even more real. Oh, those kind are different consciousness of how we perceive an apple, right? So I hope that I am trying my best to bring in the messages and clarification for your spirit team, okay? Because in today's reading, this topic itself is so special. It is kind of quite random for me to actually do this recording, because somehow I am called to just use this particular deck, and it seems that this mystical shaman is being called by my viewers, okay, to do such reading for some of you, which you guys are calling out to your spirit team, and here your spirit team is answering you, okay? So allow yourself to let go of this, okay? Surrender the limitations. Know that not everything that is limited is for you to take care of, okay? Some limitations are for someone else to take care of, okay? You do what is within your limitless environment, okay? And for this holy mountain, please allow yourself to understand that you are not perfect as well. So if you are already not perfect, please accept the fact that you are not perfect. It's okay. I'm also having just 5 fingers. I'm not having 6 or 7 fingers to do the things that the 6 or 7 finger can do. And whereas someone is only having 4 fingers. So, you know, accept yourself as imperfect. It's okay. It's totally fine. And that's why you do not need to be always perceive others as perfection. In their imperfection, they are perfect. In your imperfection, you are perfect. Okay? Let's read the message from your from the guidebook on number 25. Okay. The holy mountain, the essence. Native peoples around the earth recognize mountains as places of great power where one encounters spirit, or where the gods or goddesses reside. In ancient Greece, Mount Olympus was the home of the 12 main gods and goddesses. In Tibet, pilgrims circumambulate Mount Kailash to bring prosperity. In Peru, pilgrims climb the ice-capped Mount 𝘗𝘐𝑊𝘗 to receive the starlight and bring fire to the earth. I'm sorry, English is not my first language. Please excuse me, okay, for any of the misspelling or mispronunciation, okay? The invitation. The holy mountain invites you to go on a sacred pilgrimage to acquire vision and perspective. First, you must accept the present situation as an opportunity to discover higher understanding. Find a sacred altar where others who come before you have prayed and found wisdom, and make your offering there. Make a commitment to walk with courage, love, and compassion until you see with clarity the perfection of all. Wow, even before, okay, I don't memorize the message from this card, yeah? So, yeah, imperfection as a perfection, you can perceive it as this. The medicine. When the holy mountain shows up, it is time to be active. Do not let your doubts deter you and keep you bound. This is a time to leap over challenges and to remember that from the top of the mountain, there are no obstacles, only beauty and an unobstructed view of the entire earth. There's no need to go shopping for the right hiking boots or camping equipment to climb the holy mountain. You already have all the gear you need. Overcome any lethargy, indolence, and laziness, as these are the real obstacles. So let's now review your Northern card, which means what you need to acquire from your situation, yeah? Okay, number 3, the arrow. To me, this is focus. Hit the mark, the arrow. You can only serve, you can only be who you are. You can only serve what you are really good at, and do not be bothered by anyone else. You can only be your own arrow in your own human vessel. As much as you want to share your knowledge or wisdom to others, okay, they can only receive at the level of their perfection. Okay, allow yourself to focus, claim back your power, and not to be bothered by their own lessons, anyone else's own lesson. They got to walk their path. I'm definitely sensing group number 3, you are somewhat very empathic. You could be very sensitive towards your environment, and right now your spirit team is here to guide you that because of your sensitivity and your empathic energy, it's time for now to claim back your own power, because right now at your situation, at your life experience, it is time to shine your own light and bring your true power up, and not to be taking the power of others away. You got to be the arrow. You got to hit the mark. There is an important milestone for you. Regardless of how many target that you wanted to hit, you got to hit your own target first. Hit your own target, please. Take care of yourself. Hit your own target. Be this greatest version of yourself first. Number 3, create. Let your focus create what you want, not what you want to see others to help you build whatever your vision. Do what you can. Stay on your lane, and you will see as you tune in to be who you are and just mind your own business. Okay, this is quite a direct message. Please mind your own business first. Hit your own arrow, hit your own target. Okay, let your arrow take flight, instead of being concerned of how other arrows are doing. Okay, because if you keep looking at others, okay, you will feel limited once you are just minding your own business. Okay, it's a bit harsh. Okay, I know group number 3, you have a big heart. You wanted to help others to see, oh my god, how great things can be. Why are you guys not seeing how great things can be like how I do? Okay, hello, it's time in your situation. Focus on yourself, hit your own milestone, be this arrow of yourself, and surprisingly, by you being you, you inspire others, you attract others' energy field to also be their own self, and together with all of you minding your own business, you coming together as a vision and create great things together. Okay, let's read your message. Number 3, the arrow. The arrow, the essence. Receiving this symbol reminds you that when you are in alignment with your heart and soul, you are on target and will soon be hitting your mark. Be true to your calling. Release attachment. Yeah, release attachment to others, because I'm sensing definitely what you need to learn, or what you need to gain, the wisdom that you gain from this current situation that you have in mind right now, or in general in your life. You could be very empathic, and you kind of like allowing the lack energy of others, the shadow of others to attach to your light body. Okay, so release attachment. Allow yourself to come back to yourself. Okay, free yourself from the bondage of unbridled ambition. Yeah, sometimes too high of an ambition. It's good to have high ambition, but sometimes it's the ambition is not just built by you. If others are unable to see the ambition for themselves, it's not your responsibility to help hold space for them. Okay, now is the time for you to hold space for yourself first. Okay, now is revealed to be a moment of contact in which your intentions meets the material world. Yes, hello group number 3, because you have a target for yourself. You got to hit your own target. There is an important life milestone, or just an event that you got to hit first yourself. Okay, The arrow also symbolizes the need to set your creativity free. Yeah, you could be called to create something for your own first. Okay? The invitation, when the arrow zings through the air, it is inviting you to pay attention and signifying that you are about to make your mark in some aspect of your life. It illuminates the moment of contact when you know that your desires and intentions have traveled on the wind and landed in the perfect place for your highest good. Trust that your job is to be relaxed yet focused. Keeping your eye on the prize yet releasing your intention with full expectation that it will land as it is supposed to. Don't worry about the how or the exact form. This is not a time to interfere with the manner in which the arrow flies. It will make its mark, and you will have cause to celebrate. Yeah, definitely something in you are inviting celebration, I'm hearing. So with you creating and focus on what you want to achieve, something you got to let that celebration to happen. Okay, the medicine. This is a time to admit that by continuing on the path you're on, you might be shooting yourself in the foot. Could it be that you have become so attached to winning this game that you have missed the true mark? What if your arrow was never meant to land where you wanted it? Now it's time to regroup and ask yourself if what you desire is really worth your energy. This is a sign that something better is waiting. Consider the wisdom in not getting what you want. Suffering in this case is a pathway to heal the parts of you that feel unworthy, the parts that worry that isn't enough. Make peace with those voices. What is truly yours will be waiting for you and is waiting for you. Group number 3. Let's now, okay, after you hear about what you got to do is to really stay focused on your lane. Okay, allow yourself to stay focused, go with your intention and let it, okay, mind your own business. Okay, your last card, your possible destiny. Wow, the hunter. So your channel message of this hunter is that I'm sensing a very going after what you want and able to hunt for what you need. Okay, so this card represents that a possible destiny is that instead of wasting your energy in places that is not meant for you to waste, you are called to come out of your land and hunt outside. I'm hearing allow yourself to come outside of the box, come outside of your existing environment, come outside of your existing network. If you are staying in one industry for so long or using one way or one approach to deal with matters or challenges, okay, this is a calling that your possible destiny is once you mind your own business, you will be able to hunt for what you want and truly what you need, instead of scattering around and shooting, okay, in all directions except for the direction that you want. Okay, so after you have mastered the power of your arrow, allow yourself to master the power of your arrow and hunt for what you truly want. Number 27, let's read your message. Whoa, this is a bit powerful. I didn't really put down my cards so harshly. So somehow your spirit guides is asking you to hunt for what you need, not for what you don't want. Stop giving your energy towards people who reject you. Mind your own business. You know your standard is what is your standard, what is your wisdom. Allow yourself to mind your own business and find the direction, find the tribe, find the target client, find the audience that truly needs you and that they can give you what you want. The hunter, the essence. Before the dawn of agriculture, we hunted in the forest to feed our kin. The hunter never takes more than what the village needs to survive, often taking only one creature, the good kill. He is a master tracker who knows which path to follow to find success. Yes, do not take what you, do not take more than what you need. Allow nature to take its course, okay? So do not simply shoot your arrow to any places, yeah? Focus, mind your own business, okay? Mind your audience that can receive what you can offer. The invitation, rely on your own skills to traverse the thick forest you are in. To reach your destination, you need to follow the tracks, left by Spirit to claim your bounty, which is already prepared and being offered to you. Do not follow the maps drawn by others, as they will not lead you to truth. Instead, become the map maker. Find your internal compass and use all your senses, including your common sense. The medicine, don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Okay, oh, perhaps some of you, okay, after you mind your own business, then you will know what is temptation and what is a true han. Okay, because someone might want to lure you into their game of toxicity. Okay, so don't settle for the roadkill. It could be poison. Be careful that you do not become the prey of your desires and fantasies. Remember to not want more than you need, so you are not guided by unbridled ambition. It is okay to come home empty-handed, because you still manage to make your own map during the journey, okay? And that you are able to sharpen your internal compass. Oh my god, I've enjoyed reading your situation today and providing this, channeling these messages from your spirit team. It's an honor for me to work with all of your readings here, and I hope you enjoy your guidance from your spirit team. This is an amazing, truly amazing work that I can honor my gift and also honor you and your spirit team, okay? Group number 3, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Do like the video if you have enjoyed the messages, okay? Share and comment, and this is definitely helping me to honor my gift to you and your spirit team, and as well to help this channel to continuously serve our viewers here, okay? Thank you so much for your time and your love, your care and your support, okay? I will see you in my next video. Bye!